Hello, Kevin Sheerin here. I work with disqualified law enforcement and fire department and correction officers, candidates that get disqualified. In New York City, you should get a notice of proposed disqualification. That's under Civil Service Law, Section 50, Subdivision 4, which basically says that you should get a letter in the mail or an email saying you are disqualified and you have an opportunity to explain yourself. In the NYPD, this is going to come in the form of what's called a notice of proposed disqualification. It's going to say on the letter or email you receive, you have 30 days to write an explanation. If it was a character disqualification or background disqualification, that means that they're going to check off some boxes, such as arrests, driving record, prior private employment history, prior public employment history, something with your credit, your driving record. If you get a letter like this, like I said before, you'd have 30 days to reply, and you put in a written reply with some explanations and maybe some documents and an affidavit stating what happened during that time. The three issues that come up in that type of disqualification are the severity of the incidents, the recency of the incidents, if they were a long time ago, that could help you if you were able to show that you've changed your lifestyle and behavior, and lastly, the frequency of the incidents. The other types of disqualification are medical, where if you have some medical condition such as an orthopedic injury involving any of your joints or limbs or some sort of disease, or potentially your eyesight or your hearing is substandard, you could appeal that as well. And in the appeal, you would hire an expert, and that expert would file some reports with the NYPD, and you would go on from there. The other kind of disqualification that comes up very often in law enforcement is a psychological disqualification. And you're interviewed after taking standard testing. You are interviewed by a psychologist or someone with some sort of degree in psychology by the agency, and they will grill you on any imperfections or problems you've had in your past. These include whether or not you've taken drugs to help you with your attention, if you've ever had any psychotherapy, if you've ever had any incidents such as arrests or problems in school or problems at work involving discipline, termination, suspension. They will grill you extensively on this, and potentially you'll get a letter in the mail that's a notice of proposed disqualification. You will go from there. The best idea is to appeal. Hire an expert to get the file from the agency, to review the file, and that expert will prepare a rebuttal or opposition report on your behalf. This is most of the work I do, helping people try to get onto civil service jobs when they're disqualified. So if you have any questions, you could give me a call, and all of this information is on my website and my blog, and I hope this has been informative.